So there's an account on Truly Love Dose on Instagram. When she truly loves you, she'll support you, forgive you, and fight for the relationship, giving you more chances than you deserve. But love starts to break when a man becomes inconsistent, emotionally unavailable, disrespectful, careless with her feelings. And regarding the shadow, in the Zohar, it talks about from Yeshayahu 4:6, Isaiah, there shall be a tabernacle for a shadow in the daytime. In tehillim 91:1, shall dwell, the Psalms, shall abide under the shadow of Shaddai. Shir hashirim, which is Hashem. Shir hashirim, Song of Songs 2:3, I sat down under its shadow with great delight. Eicha, Lamentations 4:20, under his shadow we shall live among the nations. Tehillim, Psalms 39:7, surely every man walks in a vain show. Tselem, which is like shadow, but tselem is image. The word sel, shadow, with a mem, the closed mem, is like tselem, which is image, because the final letter has four sides, like a roof and edges. I had a talk with a man named Rafael, I don't know his last name, about how I could stand on my own. And, his mother's name is Souhaila, but I don't know his last name. He says, certain people want me to be dependent so they can feed on my energy because they're not healthy. They really don't know me and how loyal I am if they're sick. So sick and ashamed to be taking advantage, two-faced, lost, self-distrusting, to be, to be independent, safety, nurturing energy, a new pattern of walking away when it's chaos instead of trying to fix and help, being around people who listen, empower, reflect, and could relate to me. And they, the manipulators, they get benefit from me. They're scared and triggered. They won't get it if I stand on my own 2 feet, seeing their vulnerability clearly. For example, I'm thinking of this guy from California. May he get beaten to a pulp. May he fall down the stairs. May he have a fate worse than death. That's how I feel right now. May he get hit by a car. May his car break down. May he lose more than $7,000, if not $70,000. May he get leaks in his apartment and pests. So he gave me his word. I trusted him, but then he didn't follow through. He just wanted me to pursue and rely on him instead of me being myself. And in fact, he was passive-aggressive and disrespectful to me today. I was explaining to him what wasn't working for me, and so he wanted to, reject me as a person. And he told me I don't deserve kindness, even the smallest thing, even when I'm doing it to serve the Sabbath, Shabbos. He said, and so Rafael was saying, someone could seem like they're giving, but in fact they're charging me much more. They're taking, more than they're providing. And I don't actually need to go to that person for that now because I'm a grown-up and they're exploiting my inner child. And the Rebbe teaches that love is internal, kindness is external. So too with regard to fear and severity. The former is internal, fear is internal, and severity, boundaries, is external. And I went to a 12-step meeting to get greater insights on this. I was thinking about how change takes, and how maybe sometimes people eat their feelings. I was thinking about, the energy, because change takes a lot of energy, and the mind resists, the body, mind-body resists, because it's we're programmed to conserve energy and, our previous habits and scripts, and to automize things. And this could be anything from people-pleasing, manipulating, giving to get, distorted thinking that the temporary cravings are actually rationalizable needs, or that I can expect others to do what they're unable to do, and this could become very disappointing. It could be escaping the present as if the power is more real at another time that others will get, or even thinking others are going to get the best version of me when I'm not even taking care of myself, God forbid, and I'm trying to take care of them instead. Trust is that when I raise my own care, my own field, my own bubble, and self-worth. So, the outside will reflect that raising of the field, the bubble, the self-worth, the own care. And I can trust that not only that by raising my own care, my field, my bubble, the self-worth, the outside will reflect that, but actually that honesty matters, that there's a karmic account of everything, that I don't have to be the bookkeeper I don't have to rush, force, hold on. I could stop and let others' inventories, like their debts and their punishments, I don't have to be deciding that. I can have also I can let that be karmic. It'll get all worked out. I can trust, and having the ability to see proportionally when I'm able to be there for myself. I don't have to hate someone for not doing what I want. That when I accept life on life's terms, I can relax my nervous system. It's not their job. It's just information, so I can become aware and receive and behold all the good that is already here in my life. Like, I can appreciate the love, the attention, and appreciation that is available. I don't have to wish that either I die or someone else dies. I'm thinking back to patterns I've had. If someone doesn't have capacity for appreciating me or loving me or that intimacy of knowing me, I don't have to internalize that as that I'm worthless, Even though someone told me I literally didn't deserve even flowers, which I said I would go get them. They're $5 on Kingston Avenue for the Sabbath. If he thinks I don't deserve flowers, he doesn't deserve my love or my truth, I realized. And it's like a cancer. He's a cancer, and may the immune system of the world wipe him out, or unless he does teshuvah. It's natural for someone to want to give, to be a part of something bigger than themselves, to share with others, share what they have, to somebody to be so stingy and power hungry, it's not to want to be of service, not to want to be useful, even for a selfish reason, because when you're kind to a woman, look at the CEOs, how they get all that money, how they become billionaires who could buy a Lamborghini, because a woman they took care of believed in them. The woman that believed in him made it possible for him. Anyway, so I want to do the blessings for the week. And I wish everybody a happy, healthful Pesach Sheni, because we have a commemoration now. We're going to eat some matzah on Pesach Sheni. It is command in the Torah that if you couldn't make it for the first Passover, so we do a second. It's basically the idea that there's always room for a second chance. I believe that making space by recognizing this person is unworthy of me and doesn't deserve me, the opportunity to get to know me, to love me, to take care of me, and they're not willing, right? And they think I'm forcing by asking for bare minimum, not even breadcrumbs. It's like, I realized that such a person, I believe the world will be a better place without such a person. Not only that, but if I would have been thinking God gave me to this man as a gift, or that he's meant to be my husband, this is a course correction, because if he doesn't want me and doesn't see me, then he's telling God, like, let's say God gave him someone who has $1 billion for him, and he's like, oh, I don't want it. He doesn't even think that God would be doing good for him. So his lack of faith, he's not serving the real God. He doesn't deserve the $1 billion, right? So same here. So I believe that I bless myself and anyone who is feeling connected, that letting go of that which doesn't deserve us, may we have space now for the one who it's way more natural, who just loves us for who we are, who's available, ready, who's capable, who's not so stingy, power hungry, and where we have to fight their cancer for them. I know that dealing with this man was so dark and heavy, and it was keep on. It was causing me to act out in ways where I was trying so hard and I wasn't getting anywhere, and I wasn't getting what I wanted, and it was having to monitor it, and it was a heavy energy, pressure, feeling a lot of pressure. And it was just kind of a bad feeling. I'm dealing with somebody who's not showing up for their own side of it. I don't know if people can relate. So anyway, I wish everyone except him, and everyone and anyone else who's like that, who would hurt someone and laugh and be obnoxious and use somebody and not even want to do good for them. May all of us who choose just to want to love and be loved, people who want to know and be known, and who want to appreciate and be appreciated. May we, basically everyone except him, that's how I feel right now, and people like him, people who are like that, who are cruel, who are undeserving because of their stinginess and their power hungriness, basically their ego. but all of us who have been patient, all of us who keep trying, all of the brokenhearted or lonely people, may we all have boundless energy, clear mind, healthy body, transcendent spirit with a be graceful, be of service and proportionality in our outlook, forgiveness and repair and transforming energies for usefulness and growth so there's no stuck, stagnant emotions. May we have steadily increasing intimacy, exposure for satisfaction and well-being and safety, and may we have luxuriating and enriching and balancing energy, the cost and the conservation with releasing the energy release for use. May we have conscious community dynamics and expanding past threatening projections and comfort, beauty, delight, bliss, contentment, and be a blessing in the world with deeper self-intimacy and healthy self-esteem, self-investment, recognizing our own value and worth and balancing the me and the we, not forcing anyone to change or love me in the way that I want or you, and resisting the exposum, the environmental and pressures and the time pressures and the body automaticity pressures in order to progress, to tolerate the truth without any outdated coping defense mechanisms due to control, due to fear. For example, punishing, cursing, lashing out, blocking, harassing, threats, rejection. May we be ready to build something new that's better with enthusiasm, thoroughness, and taking the foundation seriously enough to avoid risks. May we labor with love and reclaim our independence and choose new patterns. May we have confidence and help and guidance, even if we feel like we're in a maze from those ahead. May we be all for one and one for all. That's what I meant. Like anyone who's all for one and one for all, may all these blessings apply. Especially if you're out there and you're listening to this. I don't even know if anybody ever watches my videos. There's sometimes no views or one view. Whoever you are, if you're listening now, I think it's worth it. These are the best blessings I could offer. You know, this is everything I would want for myself. To be seen and may we be seen and appreciated by those who matter meaningfully, holistically. And remember, I am not my mind or my body or heart. I have them. We have a mind, we have a body, we have a heart. May we have health and longevity through compassion and embodied determination. And may we have feelings of vitality and strength and pleasure in our muscles and bones. And may we listen to ourselves and each other and hear what we've been waiting for that hits the spot. May our electromagnetic vibrational field be strong and clear and grounded and reliable and sustainable. And all leaks resolved and all entanglements released, and for peace and protection. And may we feel amazing and make progress and succeed and have prosperity, generosity, truth, honesty, and kindness. And may we channel and behold newness, creation, birth, infinity, and becoming. May we have boundaries and responsibility and fixing and allowing and expectation, excusing, engaging, hiding, controlling, bonding, holding, giving, and taking. And may everybody have a because it's an upcoming, this is for this weekend, forever really, but these blessings. And may we also, everybody have a holy, meaningful Lag BaOmer. And I hate that guy. He was so immature and nasal, such a loser. Shmuel David Yoshua Pearl. May he rot in hell and have a fate worse than death. What a demon. Anytime I said I wanted anything, he would try to deprive me and then like laugh in this ugly way, like a really ugly laugh, like sadistic, sick man. He'll be swallowed up alive by his own karma. I'm okay with that. I can't save someone from their self, right? Okay, bye. Have a good Shabbos. My loves, all of you. Everyone who's one for all and all for one, I love you.